What's going on, TriFecta? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get into this review, coming up on August 22nd, we have another giveaway coming up for all you patrons. We are giving away the APS UAR. It's a really cool little bullpup AEG right here. We got this thing in a box of awesomeness a while back, and it's just been sitting. So we're gonna give this away. So to get into this giveaway, all you have to do is be a patron at any tier and your name is automatically entered in. So head over there and do that if you are interested in this. All right, so today we got something a little bit special to review here. This is the Aerodynamics RPG-7 40mm grenade launcher. I don't know if he's even fitting in frame here. This thing's huge. All right, so we just got this in our most recent unboxing from the Airsoft GI box. And this thing is a freaking beast. So it's got real wood furniture on it. This is actual wood. And it's mostly aluminum, metal, and a little bit of steel in here as well. We actually had to assemble this thing. It comes in a bunch of pieces. So we had to screw it together, put the whole trigger on, the handles, all that stuff. So the tip here, the rocket, actually is what holds your 40mm grenade. So 40 mic or any grenade that shoots BBs, you're supposed to be able to put in this. And then you just screw it on here. And then you remove the tip. It comes with this little silver plug. So it's kind of like a little safety there. It does have the realistic flip up sights on this thing with the elevation adjuster for range. It's not really useful with like a 40 mic or anything, but you know, it just adds to the realism. So this thing is essentially just an oversized 40mm grenade launcher, as it says, as I said in the title. This back piece right here is literally just for looks, to make it look like the actual RPG. And I believe this is a 1-to-1 scale, so a real RPG in real life is about this size. Really, the only functions are the trigger and the safety here. See if I can show you this. The safety is this little silver button on the side here. It's pretty stiff when you first get it, but this thing is like hard to hold up right now. So this thing fully assembled comes in at like 10.5 pounds. So it's a freaking beast, but it's got your two handles on here so you can rest it on your shoulder, use both hands, and then aim down your sights. Your sight is really just a point and shoot. We're gonna test this thing out. I think the only thing we have right now is a 40 mic. So we're gonna put it in here and we're gonna test it. Something else it does have is two sling mounts. You got one on the front here right by where the rocket goes in, and then you have one on the rear. So we're gonna load up a 40 mic and we're gonna shoot it and see how well this thing works, considering that it's gonna funnel all the BBs down to this cone. See how it works. So we're gonna load up the whole 40 mic. This is the actual 40 mic, the big one, the big boy. And I'm just gonna load it up with some green gas here. All right. So all you do is you take whatever grenade you're gonna use and you set it down in there just like that. Before I put this back on, I am going to make sure this thing is on safety so I don't accidentally fire it, because when you pull the trigger, this thing comes out and basically just hits the back of the grenade, but it can get stuck out. So I'm going to push it back in, put this thing on safe, that way I don't push it out there. So I'm going to drop this in here. Screw it on. All right guys, so we got our 40 mic in here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the silver tip. And I got some cans down there. I'm only about like maybe 20 feet. And we're gonna see how this thing works. So let's do it. All right, fire in the hole.
Not very ready.
All right. I mean, it was weak.
Yeah. Probably didn't put enough green gas in it.
All right, guys, so none of the cans busted on that. It shot out of here pretty good, but we're gonna load it back up and try it again. Maybe I'll stand closer this time.
Yeah, look, you didn't put enough green gas in it.
Oh, well, fill it back
or
up
hold
for
the
me.
trigger long enough.
I held it until it stopped shooting. I keep twisting it the wrong way. All right, guys, we loaded it back up. We're gonna try it again. I'm gonna stand just a little bit closer this time. All right, let's try this again. Fire in the hole.
There you go.
Worked that time. This actually shoots out of this cone surprisingly well for all the BBs kind of hitting the edges as they come out. So that's pretty cool.
It smells really good.
Hell yeah. All right, so I want to try something else from other videos that I've seen. You can actually take the fake rocket out and load grenades straight into the tube. So in theory, you could actually shoot like tagging rounds out of this thing. So I want to take this off, and then I'm going to try to load this grenade straight into the tube and see if it works that way too. All right guys, so the rocket right now is held in with this little screw that we put in when we assembled it. This is a 2.5 millimeter Allen key. I'm just going to unscrew it and take it out. All right, let's load our 40 mic back up. Well, first let's see if it stays in here like it's supposed to. So you pull up on it, and it like releases this little thing that locks the lip of the grenade in so it won't fall out.
Oh, wow.
So let's go ahead and load it up and try it like this. All right, let's load this thing up again. Okay, so you don't push up on it, you push down on it to lock it. And you push down on it again to release it. All right, let's try this. All right, fire in the hole.
40 mics sound crazy.
Yeah, they do. All right, that's cool. So in theory, since this can hold 40 millimeter grenades in the tube without anything obstructing it, I think the 40 mic, like rifled shells that hold the actual projectiles are 40 millimeter, like the same size. So I think you could put them in here and launch them. So this could be a legitimate anti-vehicle weapon at like a milsim or something, which is really cool. Let's hit that last can. All right guys, we're gonna do one more shot. I'm gonna hit that last can there. Let's do it. See if I can hit it. Fire in the hole. This thing actually works. I mean, it's just a tube. The 40 mic is what's doing all the work. These 40 mics are really good, but I mean, it performs its function. Yeah, it's cool. All right guys, so all in all, this thing is pretty damn cool. If anything, it looks awesome when you hang it on the wall. However, it is pretty pricey, coming in at like $330 for essentially a metal tube that just holds 40 mics or 40 millimeters. But if you're looking for something that's, you know, realistic, if you're trying to build a kit or something, this thing is really awesome. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our videos or unboxings. And with that, go out and get them.